What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode. In today's episode, I wanted to talk to you about the very importance of keeping your underglow safe during the winter season. So if you're wondering how to keep your underglow safe for the winter, you're on the right spot. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, because I am going to bring you more content about how to preserve your car's pristine during the off seasons as well. Now, get into it. How do you keep your underglow well kept for the winter? You have to make sure that you keep your underglow well tucked into your body of the car, so that way there's no exposure to the elements, snow, salt, and so on and so forth. This is if you live under northern states, where there will be salt and snow and all the mixtures of changing weather. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using a cable that I have for installation and two old strips that I had in my car that previously failed and I had to exchange. Now, when you hang your underglow on your car, you end up putting your strip under the car, either 3M taped, or you actually put zip ties, or however you want to do, however you install it, right? Usually it's like this. This is the body of the panels of the car, and then you glue it and it stays like that. But a lot of people, including myself, and this is the mistake I made, was that I left the cable hanging too low, where I was having a little bit of a loop hanging, and therefore the cables got exposed and I had issues. A couple of strips were showing no color, and some of them were showing actually white and loss of data. So I ended up having something like this, where it was hanging like this, and then it would look back around and it would go back into the body of the car. Now, for you to avoid that, you have to make sure that these butt connectors are usually super tight and there's no cable exposure on one side or the other, and make sure that you do keep your ends properly sealed. As you can see, there's some silicone in the end and there's nothing open or exposed on that end. Now, when you actually tucking this into your body of the car, you have to make sure that this goes into the body of the car. Either it's the wheel well or one of the side skirts, or whatever it is that you're hanging it against. Make sure you tuck this in properly so nothing can pull it down and expose it, and eventually just have some slashes and things like that. Because remember, during the cold season, you end up hitting ice, a bunch of rocks and debris that gets lifted by the plows, and you do not want to have that pull or drag the strip where it damages, and you have to spend a lot more money on good quality underglow. We all know spending on underglow is not cheap if you want to do it right, and if you want to do this brightest. I have one of the brightest kits. I'm not gonna brag about it. It's more of whether it's bright or not, you want to keep it, because that was an investment you did in your car and you want to be able to show it off on the off season and on the season. And if you daily your car, you most likely are gonna need this. So don't do what I did, and make sure you had your strips, and make sure you install it properly and there's nothing hanging and your strips don't fall off your car. So if you like this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.